Hey friends, it's Lee with the Turquoise Valentine, and I am in Mandy's little printable parade. So y'all come on in and say hello, and I am just going to drop a link here in the comments, and so y'all know exactly where to go and do the things and all those things. Hey, y'all come on and watch. Hello, Luann. Y'all come on in and have a seat. And I am just putting a link in the comments. Hey, hello, Trish's Crafts and Designs. Hello, Sue. Hello, Sherry. Hello, friends. I'm going to use her big printables, and I am about to put a link down here at the bottom. Let's see. Hey, Kathy and Debbie. See if I can pin this. Oh, I got to turn this down. Let's see if I can pin it. It'll let me pin it. It won't. Maybe it'll let me pin it right. Oh no. Where is it? Hello, where is it? I don't see it. I don't know. Okay, anyway, I was trying to pin the link, but I can't. So I don't know what happened. It won't let me comment as me for whatever reason. So y'all come on in, and we are going to use her printables. These are the ones that I am using, and you can get the printables in the if you tap my face in the description of the video. You can get these printables along with the other ones that everyone has used today, and they are so beautiful. They are just really pretty printables. I had mine printed at the UPS store because for whatever reason, my printer is doing so strange. You're up. Yes, Sonia. Hey, Jane. Hello, Carol. Hello, if I miss saying hello to somebody. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Debbie. Today has been just a wild and crazy day for me. My son had senior breakfast this morning, and they had awards and stuff for our seniors, so I feel like I have been going since I got up this morning. Hey, Pam. Hello, Donna. Oh, hey, Sandy. Welcome to my page. Welcome. I craft on Mondays and Thursday nights at 7:30. Okay, there's the bundle, and thank you, Carolyn, and it won't let me. I was trying to get on my pages myself, and it said some kind of weird stuff, so I just got off. So I don't know. Anyway, maybe you'll drop it and I can pin it. The link. So she is opening her group. She has a group where she teaches people how to decorate and all kinds of painting techniques and different kinds of crafts that she does. And she's a printable group, but she's merging the two together so you can join her group and she'll teach you all kinds of techniques, and then you get printables every month. Marcia, you can, they're in the description up here of my video, but if you want to get in the group, maybe you'll get printables every single month, and she's going to teach you all kinds of painting techniques and all kinds of fun. So she's opening her group for right now. It closes on Sunday. So anyway, so I have this super cool cigar box. So forgive me, I can't remember who it was. A lady got a bunch of these because they were throwing them out at a cigar store in her town. They are wood, and she sent me several. So we are going to upcycle this. So if you have, thank you, Christy. If you have a cigar store or something like that in your town, then you could go and see if you can get some boxes, because they probably get in so many that they can't keep them all. So somebody was nice enough to send me a whole bunch, and today is the day I'm going to break it out and we're going to craft with it. But before we do that, I got to do this. Hey, Kelly, welcome to my page. Hello, Sandy. Oh, I froze for a minute. Okay, if I tap that. Okay, good. Thank you, Rhonda. So I'm going to do this box, but I'm going to put feet on it, okay? Because everything looks better with feet, 100%. Hey, Joanne. Hey, Debbie. So these are snowmen from Hobby Lobby. I have a bunch in my stash, and I thought these make cool looking legs, and I was trying to balance my box earlier, and I think the box is a little bit wonky. no, that works good. Okay. So I'm just going to be, kind of taking some burnt umber, and we are going to wipe these over. Hey, Gary. And just kind of give them a little bit of stain. And I'm going to paint the box, but I want these to be dark. So, to kind of give a little contrast, but we're going to paint the box lighter. And I am using the bees. You can't find them, Becca. So, I don't, you know, I guess I could find a place like that somewhere close to me that has these, but, somebody was kind enough to send them to me, but they do have wood boxes at Hobby Lobby. Those pine little wood boxes with the little latch and stuff. You can use those, or you can do this technique on anything, or you can also use just like a piece of wood and do the exact same thing I'm doing. It just won't open. Yay! Thank you, Dana. Y'all are so sweet to help out. Okay, so I'm just kind of staining my little, they're snowmen, but they're not going to be snowmen today. Okay, come on. I don't know. I'm trying to, these are a lot harder to do than I thought. I guess I should have done them ahead of time. Hello, Kathy. Getting in all those little cracks and crevices. So have y'all been watching everybody? Everybody has done such a great job on their stuff, which I knew they would. I'm not surprised. So Kathy with the Chippy Farmhouse. I haven't got to put everybody on my page because I have been, like I said, I don't think I have stopped all day today. And I was trying to jump in and watch what I could watch. I don't know if y'all remember, or if you don't know yet, having a senior and it's like 18 days before graduation. It's like all the things are starting to come and happen and do, and you got to go and do all the things. And, you know, so that's how I feel right now. And I'm going out of town tomorrow, so I was trying to get ready to do all that. But y'all know I'm going to come craft with y'all before I go anywhere. And I'm doing this for my friend Mandy. So, I missed a spot. Okay, I'll come back and get it. Maybe wet the snowman first. Well, my baby wipe's wet, but it's just hard to get in that little, like, his little neck there. I know everybody's going, what is she popping on? Going, what is she doing with these snowmen? They're not going to be snowmen. They're going to be fun little feet for this box. You watched everybody, so you can go watch the replays. I know all of them are on Mandy's page, Western Grace Home Decor. Can't talk. And they've all been so good. So it's Sarah with Bootsy and Buttons, and Stephanie with the Vintage Pebble. Y'all, I'm telling you, my brain is just like, duh. So anyway, and then Kathy with the Chippy Farmhouse, and of course Mandy. One more of these little guys. Y'all, these little things are a lot more difficult to get in those little cracks. And I'm just now getting the wax off from the other night where I had wax all over my hands from the little birdhouses we did that aren't, oh, Dana, good. That's good to know. Dollar General and Walmart have different little boxes. That's neat to know. Hey, Tammy. Use a paintbrush. Yeah, I'm almost done, though. I was just kind of wax on, wax off, but it's paint. And just wipe it right back off. But I'm getting it. Just getting in that the little cracks around his hat. Cigar boxes, you can't find them. But like you could find any kind of little box. And like I said, you don't even have to use a box. You can definitely just use a piece of, a thick piece of wood or any kind of little box thing from the Dollar Tree, and you could put legs on it. Everything looks cuter when it has feet on it, in my opinion. Yes, it was fun. There is Bootsy and Buttons, and if you want to go and follow her page, Sarah, she did a terrific job today too. All of them did. Everybody's done such a good job. So I'm last, so I have big shoes to fill, and I hope this turns out as good as I want it to. I think I'm going to have to take a bath when I get done doing these legs, though. Goodness gracious. I'm trying to get in all these little cracks. So my son, he just turned 18 last week, and he graduates in 18 days. My youngest, my baby. And, okay, I think I got it. So look how pretty these look. Some of it looks like I missed a spot, but it's the grain of the wood. So we're going to let them dry, and of course they're going to lighten up just a hair. So I'm going to brag on my Sweden on vacation in Barbados. Nice! You stocked them up? Yes, I stock up on them too. I like them for legs, but I also like them just to have for, you know, just all the Christmas stuff. Because I love me some snowmen. Let me get this one spot. You kind of have to like crease the little wipe and get it right down in it. There we go. I'm going to get it one way or the other. We're going to get it. So anyway, so my son he got special distinction, which is he's had a 95 average or more, and he got some awards today, so I'm excited for him. Hello, Stephanie. I purchased your little bows from TikTok channel, and they are so stinky. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Hold on. Last one. Gosh, y'all didn't know these little snowmen were gonna take so long. Okay, got it. So we're gonna set these aside, but these are gonna be my little feet. Now I need a full-blown bath. I need a sink over here by my table. Oldest grandson is graduating from college. Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Everything's about to get real now when you get out of college. Where's he going to college? He's going to a community college in the county that's below us for 2 years. And then he's going to go to Mississippi State. He's going to do some type of engineering. At first it was aerospace, but now he's not really sure. He thinks he's going to change that. But he's really smart. He's made a 29 on his ACT. He's like, I'm not taking any more. One more point's not going to get me any difference. And I'm like, he could have took it again and got in the 30s club at the school. They call it the 30s club when you make above 30 or more. But one thing I'm super proud of him is that he got chosen by Duke University when he was in the 7th grade to take the ACT at 12 years old. They pick so many 7th graders and they take the ACT, and he made a 22 at 12 years old, and I was like super proud mom. I was just like, wow. Y'all can't take me nowhere. So everybody don't panic. If you've never watched me before, I have a glass tabletop, and I just pour my paint right out on my table, okay? Makes it super easy for me. I'm not wasting paper plates. And then I can just wipe it right off when I get finished. This is Waverly's Plaster. I went to Walmart, got me a brand new thing of it today because I am totally out. I have every right to be proud. You know, I try not to be just a braggy person, but that year, he did not get recognized for that at school or awards day or anything, because the year they were supposed to have their awards program was in May of the next year, and we had COVID. And so that's when COVID hit, and they closed the schools and everything, so they didn't have an awards program. They didn't have any of that stuff. So, yeah, he didn't get recognized for it, and I was hoping that they were going to do something like that today, but they didn't. But anyway, but Mama can. Hey, Joy! So, yeah, I think a 22 at 12 years old was pretty dang good. I was just, like, blown away, but it's crazy. He's super smart. Okay, so I'm painting my box. Y'all see what color it is. But it has, I peeled off some stickers, like there was a price here and there was like a decal in the center, but I took all that off. And there was one back here, as you can see, but I'm going to cover that up. So I'm going to just paint right over this, but it has like a texture to it, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm just going to, and the hinges and stuff, they don't come off with screws. They're just like stuck in the wood, or I would try to take those off, but they don't. Esmer, I am using Mandy's printables. We're going to do some bees. These are the two that are in that bundle. This one, and I think it's this one. Yeah, because I have several of hers that I've printed off, trying to decide what I was going to use. So that's what I settled on. And they're in the bundle, and they're in the description of this video. I'm going to try my best to leave this gold, but we'll see. If not, we may have to rub and buff it. Oh, yeah, I know. I like to brag on my kids, but, you know, I don't like to do a lot of it because, I don't know. I just don't. I don't want people to go, oh, my gosh. But, yeah, I'm super proud. He's super smart. And he could have probably, like, done a whole lot better had he prepared and studied and stuff, but he's like, I'm not taking it again. I'm like, he's like, that's not going to, one more point's not going to get me anything else on my ACT. Oh, Nancy, thank you. So I'm just giving this box a coat of this plaster paint because I don't want this dark brown. Just got to figure out how this is going to work. So this is a cigar box. Somebody gifted them to me and sent me a whole box of them. Well, it was about 4 or 5, I guess. They do need to be bragged about, I know. But, so if you have like a cigar store in your town, you could contact them and they would give you some boxes, because I'm sure they have so many that they don't know what to do with them all. But this is real wood, so it's really cool. Because I'm thinking cigar box is like the cardboard kind, you know, the rectangle with the lid. Oh, wow. So they couldn't go to the graduation because it was during that time. I know there were so many kids that got robbed of so many things from the COVID, and little kids that missed out on schooling, and, you know, it was a terrible thing. I'm gonna knock that over, aren't I? So I'm just painting this white. Well, it's plaster, so it's not white, but it's a real pretty off-white color. And I'm sitting here in my mind trying to go around these little things here. The latches, because I want to leave them gold if I can. Try to be careful. Okay. I'm sitting here in my mind trying to decide if I'm going to just paint it again and leave it this color. Whoops. Got a little paint on the inside there. Or I'm real tempted to do something like that I like to do. I like to do the tissue paper deal and wax over it. We were brought up, but you do it for your grandkids, right? Yeah. All right, so there's that. And I started to paint this ahead of time, but I thought no, because I wanted to see what it looks like before. Oh, a year early last year. That's awesome. I'm going to try to paint this back. So those of y'all are new, if you're new to me and you're telling you about my table being glass, it's the best thing I ever did to my craft table. Like, I can't tell y'all how much I love this glass tabletop. And I just take like a little plastic razor blade, scrape my paint off. I've gotten super glue on it, paint that. If you work with resin, the resin will come right off. Because my friend Cindy at Art Shattered, that's how I got the idea. $5 a box. I just made a big fingerprint. But anyway, so that's how I got the ideas, because she has glass on her tabletop, and I thought, gosh, that would be so much easier to clean up, and I can put stuff, I can change out the color of my fabric under here. Hey, Beth. Yeah, Beth Eaton from the Ruffled Daisy, who just put out a book, and I'm super proud of her. She got glass on her tabletop too, and she loves it. I love it. I think it's fantabulous. I know y'all can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just painting around these the little hinges in the back, because I don't really want to cover those up and get paint all down in the thing and it not open. So I'm just being careful and trying to go around those. And then we're going to dry this, and probably, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to paint it again or if I'm going to do my tissue technique on it. Because y'all know I'm loving that tissue paper technique. But the top, you know, of course I'm going to put something pretty on the top. Okay. Let me just wrap my brush up in my baby wipe right here, and we're going to dry this while I talk to y'all. It did. It messed up a lot of stuff, didn't it? And yes, I have to paint the bottom at some point. Tissue paper, Gary said. Yes. Cheryl, it doesn't hurt it. I mean, it's got like a little stand. I mean, you know, doesn't hurt it. Yeah, my son took some college courses too, so he's already taken, I think, both Englishes in college. Hey, Brandy. Sizes. Y'all talking about boxes. But, like, I know Hobby Lobby, like Joann's, Michael's, they have little wood boxes, little craft boxes. You can use, you know, one of those little cardboard boxes, you know, those little decorative boxes. I know Michael's and Joann's have them, and Hobby Lobby too. But you could use anything, really. Oh, a Cher musical tonight for Mother's Day? That's awesome. Yeah, they get to take college courses in high school now. It's like super cool. This right here is gonna, I have like a big glob of paint. Do the tissue paper. I love the tissue paper. I think it's gonna look cool with what I'm gonna do. This is an IKEA table too. This is an island from IKEA, and it has a real pretty wood top. It's a real wood top, like a butcher block kind of thing. And I love this table. School enrollment has student graduated. Wow. Hey, Sonia, you're okay. All right, I'm just getting it dry. Y'all know I got a lot of area to cover, so but I want to, you know, even if I'm doing the tissue paper technique, I wanted to get this white or close to it or an off-white color, because I don't want that brown to show through, because the tissue paper, y'all know, is very thin. Hey, Diane. It's okay. Hello, Rita. So if you've missed anybody in the little parade, be sure and go back and watch everybody, and you can see the different printables, because Mandy's offering this bundle for, I think it's $6.99, and you can get all of the prints. It's birds, and I think it's, yeah, some birds, and it's some little trees, and it's bees. Gosh, this takes forever. When you're trying to wait, you're having to wait to dry. It's like it takes forever. And I gotta paint the bottom, but it's not dry. 'Cause I just touched it. It's a big job of paint right there. Hey, Wanda. Hello, Norma. All right, see the bottom? That's what color the box was. This is what it is now. And I do gotta paint the bottom. You see, I tried to leave that gold. I had to kind of monkey around and get it through there. Yeah, so Mandy's, so Tina just posted Mandy's group that she has. You get printables every month, and she shows you how to craft, do, you know, painting techniques and decorating techniques and stuff like that. So if y'all want to join her group, you can do that as well. And I was trying to put the link. Sharon, I'm using these bee printables from Mandy. These are the two that are in the bundle. And we're going to put this on this box as soon as I get the box prepared. But I didn't want to paint it off camera because I really wanted y'all to see the transformation of this cigar box. And I am going to paint the bottom just because you might see the bottom. So I'm last in the lineup, so I can go a little more an hour. Plus this is kind of a little bit of a lengthy thing that I'm doing, but once I get this part done, I've already got my feet done, the legs, and we're gonna start decoupaging this whole box. But I think I'm gonna do the tissue paper because I love the tissue paper technique. I think it's just really adds a vintage look to it. All right, let me dry this. Hey, yeah, Mandy, take my time. Raining. It was nice today. It's getting hot now. We're getting into the 80s here, so I'm hoping that y'all have y'all are out from under the snow and the tornadoes, and I think one week we had snow and then everybody had tornadoes last week. I'm like, oh my goodness. Yes, Dana, Mandy is merging her two groups together. Her decor, painting technique, kind of, you know, teaching you how to paint real vintage and all that. That group, her Graceful Makers group, with her printable group. With the diamond, Lisa, I did briefly see that about the little, the little diamond painting. He's so cute. Tina says, I have all night. Take your time. All right, this is almost dry. I just don't want to start the next process and it be, you know, not dry. Okay, so you see what a crazy job I did on the back because I had to go around those little, hinges. Okay, so everybody wants me to do the tissue paper. I gotta do all that first. Let me put my lid on my paint and set it way over there so I don't knock it over. The printables is from Western Grace Home Decor. It's in the description of my video, and you can go get the bundles of all the ladies that have used the printables today. These are the bee ones that I'm gonna use. Some people used the birds, and some people used, some of the ladies used, they're like real pretty trees and, you know, kind of a vintage looking scene. It's beautiful. Okay, so if you've not seen me do this before, I'm going to show you how it's done. So, oh, look at the tissue paper I got. Like I need all this. I just threw it on the table. Okay, see, this is regular old tissue paper from Dollar Tree. Super cool technique, okay? Super easy. It's very hard to mess this up. So you want to just ball up your tissue paper just like so. Okay? Get it all as wrinkled as you can get it. So, you know, it looks like, y'all know what wrinkled up tissue paper looks like. But it makes a real cool looking like background or texture. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on here in my mind, and I'm going to slice that right there. But that's what I'm hoping anyway. We're going to see. Or sand it off, one of the two. All right, so you want to put your Mod Podge down. I promise, this technique is so simple and so easy. But I'm just like addicted to doing it because it adds such a cool touch to your projects to make them look super duper old. So I'm just going to paint me some, I don't get it too thick, but you know, if you have to work fast, because when you're When you're not wanting it to dry fast, it'll dry fast. Okay, then you just take your tissue paper and any willy-nilly way you want to do it, you just lay it on there, okay? And you know how we get mad when you got bubbles and all these wrinkles and stuff in your Mod Podge? That's what we want this to look like, okay? So I'm going to show you what it looks like, if y'all can see. It is wrinkled, it is creased, it's got folds and stuff in it, and that's okay, because that's what I want it to look like. And then I'm just going to go around the edges. This goes really quickly. And it just comes right off. If I can get in here how I planned it. I changed my grit and got it's like 80 grit, I think, so I can get this off. Okay, so there is that. So that's the side. Okay, don't worry. I know you can see all that under there, but we're going to come back over and wax it. Hello, Sue. Okay, same thing with this. Let's do the front. Gonna have to work around this latch. Don't go in the crack. Don't go in the crack. Okay. I've done this technique several times, and I just love it. The more I do it, the more I love it. And I'm just going around that little clasp or latch or whatever you want to call it. Get it super wet. And I do have it open a little bit. Then I'm just going to take that same piece and just, you know, this is where we want it to look imperfect. You love it, Julie, when you learn a new technique? Glue the lid shut. No, I want to put stuff in it. I might want to put something in my little box. Okay. So then you're just going to go do the same thing. Comes right off. I promise you, you do this one time and you're going to be hooked. And you're going to be wanting to do it on everything you have. Like, and it's so inexpensive. That's the other thing. It's so cheap. It's just tissue paper, which you probably have left over from Christmas or something. Hey, Mary. You haven't had time. Beth, it is fabulous. This technique is so cool. I just come up with it one day. I'm sure somebody's done it before I've done it. But I never have seen anybody do it. And I thought, you know, I wonder what this would look like. So I did it. Okay, so I've got it. I'm going to pull it off my latch because I did not put Mod Podge on the latch. Okay, so I'm just going to try to tear. There we go. It's working, it's working, it's working. Okay, all right, so here's the front. And yes, you can see my, you know, rough paint job under there, but that's okay. It's going to get covered up. Yeah, it's always different, Leah, and you can, it's not going to look the same, but it looks super, super old. It makes something look just old and wrinkly, like old wrinkled parchment paper, like the Declaration of Independence or something. It looks just such a cool technique. You're okay, Nancy? So when I get through with this, I've got to go and pack my clothes. I am going to see my dear friend Shani. I know y'all seen her on here before with me. And she comes on my lives all the time, but she lives in New Orleans and I haven't seen her since the fall, and we are going down there to see them for the weekend. And then possibly come back through and see my grandbaby. One of your favorite techniques. I like using brown napkins. Oh, Barb. Okay, now you're going to get me collecting brown napkins from the fast food restaurant. I'm like, who has brown napkins? I'm thinking Taco Bell. I think McDonald's has brown napkins now, don't they? let's see. Just kind of punching that through to get it like that. All right, get all my paper. So see, I'm still using the same one piece of paper. Sam's. Wendy's has them. I think a lot of them have brown ones now, don't they? Okay. All my little pieces. Okay, so there's one, and it's so hard to see, but once I wax it, you're going to be able to see. Okay, so now we've done 3 sides. Do this side, and we're not going to do the top because we're going to put the bee and stuff on the top and some on the sides. But we'll have to do this because of that crack. I'm going to have to, when I put tissue paper on there, so I can get in that crack and cut the paper or something where it opens. So here's my question to think if y'all think this will work. So I've got my printable, okay, and it's kind of on, it's 28 weight laser paper because I had it printed at UPS. The box, Mary, was a cigar box. I had a sweet follower send me a whole bunch of them because she said the store was throwing them away and she couldn't dare to see them go in the garbage. And she knew that I would use them. And I hope she's on here and watching me. I cannot for the life of me remember because it's been a while. And I've had them in my stash. And I thought this is the perfect project for this. Okay. See, look. I'm still using the same piece. So I'm going to have to be tricky with this one because of the hinge and the way the box opens. Okay. Ah! All right. Let's just do this. Like I said, I'm not concerned with it wrinkling. I want it, the more wrinkled, the better it's going to look. I'm going to have to hold that open and get it. You can kind of pick it up and move it around. They have vintage looking tissue paper. I got it from shipping material sent to me. Oh, yeah. And you could do this technique with any kind of tissue paper. Like, you know, if it's got a print on it, it doesn't matter. It's still going to look really cool. Just going to make it look old. All right, let's do this side. And then I got to cut that where the box and the thing meet. Okay. Let me see. Whoop. And I just pulled my paper, but that's okay. So if you drag it, you can do just like what I did. You're going to pull off paper. So I'm going to cut the crack where the crack is. Okay, so see, I cut all the way across. All right, now I got to get it off these little hinges because I didn't Mod Podge the hinges. So I'm just going to kind of tear it off from around them. Just kind of mash I'll show y'all. I'm just kind of mashing the excess paper kind of around the hinge because it's going to make it look super cool with whatever you do with it. And plus it's on the back. Okay. So you can tell, just mashed it around where you can, you know, I just kind of pushed it away from the hinge because I did not put glue on the hinges so the tissue paper wouldn't stick to it. You got a box of tin cans. Oh, now this would work on one of those, like, y'all know those tins you get at Christmas time with the cookies or nuts or whatever in it? You could do this on a tin. You could do the same thing. Okay. Now, I'm going to dry this side. These are kind of getting dry, but I'm going to dry a little bit. The bee printable, that's what I'm using is this. We're going to put this on the top and maybe some on the front. I just want to get this all done first. I'm going to dry it a little bit. It's going to be so cool, Mandy, I know. So like I said, Mandy's got her little group open. She joined her decor / crafting group and her printable group together. So you'll get printables every month, different themes, and then you'll get, you know, she shows you all kinds of cool techniques and painting techniques, and they do all kinds of stuff. Her and Stafford do all kinds of crazy stuff, and I've learned so much from her. Hey, Stephanie, yes, it is really a cool technique. You learn a little bit from everybody. I learn stuff from y'all all the time. We're all better together, right? Okay, Kelly, that was my other thought too, is I'm probably going to put a bee on the inside. I may not do it on here, but I may end up putting a bee on the inside of the lid, and I'll show you all the inside of the lid in a second. I'm just trying to get it a little bit dry, because I don't want to drag my wax across there and like tear my paper, the tissue paper. But this is where you're really going to get to see how cool this makes this, any kind of surface you put this on, and I'm just tickled over it. And y'all didn't even use the whole piece. Like, that's what's left, okay? But I'm trying to get it to where y'all can see. There's like wrinkles, and it's all kind of textured is what it looks like, okay? Let me move my printables. But yes, I definitely could have put a bee right here in the center, and that would be adorable. And line it with fabric or whatever. You're okay, Vicky? Okay, so now we're gonna get to waxing. Let me get me a clean one. And we'll have it all over my fingers again. Excuse me. And but it'll be okay. It's gonna be worth it. All right, this is just Waverly wax, and you're just gonna, this is the scary part. Let's start. I always get scared, so I'm gonna start on the side. I got a clean one, okay? So I'm just gonna kind of try not to get it on my fingers if I can help it. And you think, oh my gosh, I have messed this up. It looks terrible. But then you're just gonna wipe it back. And it looks amazing. Like, I can't even, I'm just gonna do this, because I'm gonna have to use so much. I just can't even begin to tell you how awesome this looks in person. So if you want to just try this technique, just do it on a piece of old wood or piece of cardboard or something, and just try it for yourself and see how this looks. And you're gonna be in love with it, because it just makes it look old. And it has a, you know, it has a texture, but it also, you can tell it, you can feel it. And you can wipe it back as much as you want to wipe it back. But it looks super, super duper cool. So I'm just, and it's not hard. I mean, you know, we all worry about getting your Mod Podge straight and getting everything on there and not having bubbles. Okay, so Sharon, this is what I was thinking about doing. Y'all tell me if you think it'll work. Okay, so you know the tissue paper is transparent. Let me get a lot around that little lob. So I was wondering if I do it on the top, and then I put the printable down, and then do it on top of the printable. Y'all think that would work? Okay, so y'all tell me if y'all think that would work. But I'll put it on the top. Oh, I didn't think about doing that, because I am going to tear around my printable. So I'm just trying to get my wax all in there. And it's really good to let your Mod Podge dry. Hey, Sue! You mean put the wax on top of the printable? No, crumble up the tissue paper and put that on top of the printable and then lightly wax that. I just think it would look super cool. So see, you can see how dark this is? Like I can wipe this back and make it a little bit lighter. But you can see where I kind of tore my tissue paper. So I'm just going to kind of go back and dab that a little bit where it doesn't show. But look how cool this looks. It just looks amazing. Yeah, the printables are so cute. Okay. Got 2 more sides. I knew this was going to take a while. But I want to do this box and do Mandy's printables a little justice and make it super pretty. I don't know. That's what I'm wondering, Leah. I may not do it on top of the printable. I may have to practice that on top, you know, try to do it off of this, not do it on this. But maybe, you know, just do a trial run of that before I actually do it on something. But I think it would look super cool because the paper's transparent. And here's the other side. So we got this side, that side. Now we gotta do the back. Getting this all in my fingers again. I just got it out. You think it will be too dark for the printable? I'm kind of thinking so. I'm going to have to just try it on something else and just see. I know that's annoying. It's like click, 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 click on the table. It looks like leather, yes. Around those hinges, they won't see any white showing. Get it off my hands before it like sets in. I just got it to where it was all off of my hands from the other day. Okay, so like I said, if you missed any spots like that one right there, if you tore your paper, you're going to be able to see it, but just kind of dab over it and it's just going to look like it's kind of part of it. Doesn't look as noticeable, but you know, it just kind of goes with the whole feel of the box. All right, now let's do the top. Yeah, her group is called Her group is called Graceful Makers, and that's where she's gonna have all the printables every month. And then she teaches you all kinds of cool techniques, like this one, but I didn't get this one from her, obviously, but she teaches you all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, so Mod Podge. And I feel like I'm in a rush. The paper, Deborah, it is tissue paper from the Dollar Tree. It's just regular old gift tissue paper. I get mine from the Dollar Tree. Just white tissue paper. But you can use colors. You can use prints. I know Hobby Lobby has got some real pretty printed tissue paper like the Buffalo Plaid. They have some florals. And it's just regular Dollar Tree tissue paper, you know, that comes in the little, you know, it's folded up like this. That's it. That's all it is. And I used one whole piece and then probably the rest of it on this, which I threw the rest of it in the garbage, but okay. Then we're going to put our B on there. So, like, I'm just putting it on here, y'all, and I'm just, because I want it to have the bumps and the wrinkles, and that's what's going to make it look, just I'm going to pull this out, though, just a little bit. So, you can kind of lift it, and you can pull it how you want it to be, but that's what's going to give it the character is up. And I just tore right in the center, but it's okay. So if you drag too much, you're going to tear it. That's why you want to dry it before you wax. But sand down. Don't sand back and forth. Just sand in a downward motion. And you'll just get that right off of there. But you do want to kind of get it dry before you wax. When you start rubbing it like I just did, you're going to make a little hole. But my printable's going to go over that, so I'm not too concerned. It does look neat, Melinda, and it's super inexpensive, and I'm sure y'all all have tissue paper somewhere, Christmas stuff or something. But now if I wanted to fix that, let me see. Let me just see if I can fix that little hole. So I guess I could. I'm just going to see just for curiosity's sake, because I've never fixed a little hole. So I made a hole because I was rubbing it too much and tore it. And I'm just going to kind of patch it and let's see what happens. I'm sure it'll be fine. Now we're going to see. Oh yeah, Shelby. Hello, Shelby. So Shelby is, my friend Shani is her daughter, okay? And that's where I'm going tomorrow, is to see them in New Orleans. And we are all going to see Taylor Swift in October in New Orleans. So we're getting together this weekend, but tomorrow night we're making friendship bracelets to give out at the concert, because we got to have a whole bunch. So I'm taking all my beads and stuff down there, and of course I'm going to show y'all videos and show y'all all of the stuff. All of our bracelets, because we have to swap them. You know, swap them at the concert. It's just what they do. So yeah, I'm excited too, Shelby. I can't wait. I got all my beads packed up. They're already in the car. I got a big box of stuff. So you make friendship bracelets. Kathy, I'm coming back home Monday. Okay. Just for a few days. We're going to go out and about New Orleans on Saturday. And yes, looking good. Now we're going to get ready to put the bee on it. Okay, I'm trying to dry it. I know you're all like, oh my gosh, this is taking forever. All right. But pretty things take time, right? Okay, so let's get some more wax. Okay. I'm going to use a whole pack of baby wipes, but I got more. Let go. All right. So, oh, why does that look like that? Oh, I guess because it dried. It was drying on my table, and it's got big, like, globs of stuff in it. It looks so weird. Get over here. Got like globs. It's like dabbing out globs. Hey Tina, hello. And I just put that white right in the middle of that lid. So weird. Anyway. See, I'm wiping it back. You can get it lighter and lighter. And you don't have to leave it on real long. And you can just get it right off. And yeah, I could have left the box brown, but it wouldn't look like this. Super cool. Alright, we're getting there. So my patch worked. Can't tell. Looks really good. We're going to put a bee there, so it's not going to matter. Okay. All right, so there's the top. Looks super duper cool. This side looks a little bit light in the camera. So let's add some more. Once it dries, it kind of looks a little different. All right. Super duper cool. That I'll do later. I'm not worried about it. Oh, my nose is itching. Welcome, Angie. Now, that one's done. I buy these like in those big packs of all of the wipes in a big thing. Like a case-like type deal. Alright. See, this is dry. This chalk paint. And I'll just get my Windex and scrape it right off my glass. Okay, so now I'm thinking, let me turn it around where I can see. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna use these little bees, all the little bees. And then I'm thinking I may put, because I'm not gonna do the whole thing. I might put him on the front. Yay, awesome, you're 10 pounds down, cool. That is really good. Okay, so I don't want to tear his wing off. So I'm just gonna start tearing, okay? I'm just gonna kind of go around his little wing there. And now I'm not really worried about what the rest of it does. So this is like, I got UPS store to print it because my printer, I have a laser jet printer and it's not wanting to print my colors right. So, and I've calibrated, I've done all the things, and I'm just like, well, because I just use it basically to print my invoices. You surprised I didn't print on tissue paper? Well, Tina, my printer's like doing weird stuff and colors and stuff. It's like, I don't know. It's not doing like what I want it to do. So, see, I'm just going to put this, because I want the edges to look, you know, all torn. And see, if you pull it, you kind of get that white. Well, Dorinda, this is like, it's 28-pound laser printer paper from UPS store. So it's not like regular, regular like copy paper. It's a little bit thicker because I had them print it for me because my printer is like doing weird colors. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I have a water pen. It's just this paper is like super weird. It's thicker. Because I should have just gotten regular paper, and I was like, oh, I'll just get this fancy paper. All right. Do a little bit of adjustments. All right. So see, I don't want it to cover the whole entire top. I just want it to cover that. But see, it's got that old writing up there and the bees. Because if I put stuff on top of this, like a riser, then you're not going to be able to see them as well. So I'm going to put him like right here on the front probably. All right, so now let's put, I think I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to put this on my paper instead of on my surface. And do it this way. Hey, Patty. I know he's graduating, Patty. Can you believe it? He's 18, turned 18 last week. Time is going by entirely too fast. Time is going by too fast. Everybody tells you don't blink, and, you know, you have to blink sometimes, and then you look up and you're like, oh my gosh. All right. So I'm going to put my bees down here. Kind of get it where I want it. Ah, stay down. Stuck to my fingers instead of the box. Okay. Hey, Becky. Yeah, he's going to go to college next year in August. He'll go to a community college that's like, he got a full scholarship for them. He'll go there for 2 years, and then he'll go transfer to a 4-year university. Okay, there's my bees. And yes, they look nice and bright and white, but they're not going to here in just a minute. I'm going to wax over them just a little bit because I want that edges of this paper, I want that to look nice and brown. It's going to kind of match my box. And you'll see. And I may just do the whole entire thing, but and I think I am. It's like, what am I doing? Why don't I just, so I'm just taking that baby wipe with the rest of that wax on there. We're making these little bees. It's going to kind of match my box. And you can tell where my fingers got Mod Podge on it because the wax don't want to stick, but it's okay. Oh, goodness, that's funny. Okay. Stop. I'm trying to cover up my spots there. Okay, now. So there are my bees. See where my fingers touch the Mod Podge? Got Mod Podge on my printable. But look how it just kind of fades into the box. And that's what I wanted. So y'all can get to look at it like this. So now, I got to figure this little guy out. I want him to go, try to make him fit here, here. And I'm just creasing it because I'm trying to get his whole wing on there and his feet. Alright, that kind of lets me know where to tear. I'm going to do the same thing I did with that piece. Just try not to tear his little leg off down here. Can't have him missing a little leg. Alright, so there he is, see him? And figure out how I'm going to have him now, where I can tear a little more. I'm determined I'm going to get him on there. He's just going to fit. Nope, 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 don't go, don't tear the wing. Okay. Get him right there. There, right here. I'm having to concentrate on this one, y'all. Does he have it? He don't have a stinger. He's just, I don't know, do they have their stingers like up in there and then they use them or what? Hey, Patricia, you're okay. Just glad that you're here. Do they have their stingers up in their body and then when they use them, they come out? I can ask my brother. My brother is a beekeeper. He has bees. Him and his wife have an apiary. And they keep bees. So I'll have to find out. Hey, Julie, I am using Mandy's printables and a printable parade, and this is a cigar box that somebody gifted me, and I redid the whole outside. It was like a dark brown and had stickers and stuff on it, and I used this tissue paper technique, and I'm doing this to this box with her bee printable. And then here is, and we're putting legs on it. These are my little legs that's going to go on the bottom. In case y'all missed that in the very beginning, I did make snowman legs. They're snowmen. But we're going to use them like this. Okay. Trying to get my bee situated. All right. This little hump needs to come off, and that one. And I think I'm good to go now. I'm going to put him on there. All right. So let's put some Mod Podge on here. I know it's going to be pretty I'm telling y'all, once I put the feet on there, it's going to look so good. It's going to rise it up, make it like a riser, box / riser type deal. Get all this off my table. So here he is. I just painted my Mod Podge on the back of him because I don't want to re-wet my tissue paper. And I'm going to put him there. All right, now where is my wax? And my clean one. Maybe I didn't get it on the front of him. But this wax, you know, it's just going to kind of tone it down just a little bit. I thought I tore him, but it was a piece of paper. And it's going to make all that white, the white parts brown, to make him kind of look like he's been there a while, and this box was like this for years and years and years. Super cool. So there's the top, and there he is. And I could go on and add more to the sides, but I'm going to put my feet on because all right, I got to do the bottom, y'all. I can't help it. Real quick, I'm going to do the bottom because it's got to match. It's got to match. Okay. Got to do it real quick. So if y'all didn't see the tissue paper technique, you're going to get to see it one more time. I did it 1, 2, 3, 4. I did it 5 times. Now I'm doing it 6. So you just put your Mod Podge on. Just get it, smear it all on there. And keep it wet. You don't want it to dry over here and it not stick. Tissue paper. Ball it all up. Make it all wrinkly and all the things. And then we're going to just that. And because I want all the lumpies and the bumpies and the wrinkles and all of those good creases, because that's what makes it look like that. All right. I can't not have the bottom finished, because I'm going to put my feet on, and that's going to make it really hard to do it later, if I was to do it later. But I know me, I'll get busy and not finish it, so. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You'll have that project half finished sitting over there in the corner of your craft room. All right, let's dry it. So there it is, all wrinkly and bubbly and all the things. I'm going to dry it just a little bit, and then it's going to look like that. Yeah, make sure you get Mod Podge all the way out to the edges. I'll dry this real quick, as good as I can. Of course, y'all can let it dry. Yes, Marcella, I'm glad. Marcella, yeah, I'm glad you said that. I gotta split that bead. Sure do. Hello. This box is Mod Podge together forever. Okay, where is my baby wipe? All right, let's see. Clean one. So you're gonna take your wax, your antique. I just have antique Waverly wax. Okay. And then you're just gonna do this. And just wipe it back. This is probably a project that I really probably should have wore gloves on, but I'm going to have it all under my fingernails again. And I just got it out from the other night when I did this with those birdhouses. All right. So you just put it on and kind of wipe it back. Just kind of dry it a little first, because if you don't, hey Becca, you're going to kind of tear that tissue paper doing this, because y'all know how thin it is. So be sure to kind of dry it first. And then right before your eyes, it starts looking like old vintage paper, leather. It looks super duper cool. And now I have to bathe again. Sonia, yes, she is coming for graduation. She is. I cannot wait to see her. And I'll get to see her, I think, next weekend. So there's the bottom. So now the whole box is done. Try this in a second. Gail, I mailed it out yesterday. He's on his way to you. Oh, yay, you got your birdhouses. Okay, you got some birdhouses, Debbie. Yay. I know, mine are so cute. Hey, Regina, yes, I see your comments. I've just been looking down and, it's okay, Sonia. You spelled it right. It's an old cigar box. Well, it's not old. A sweet follower, and Lord, I can't remember who it was, sent me a box of them because a store was throwing them away, and she saved them, and she said, I just couldn't stand to see them thrown away because they're wood boxes. So if you have a cigar shop in your town or somewhere close by, you can call them and say, hey, do you ever get cigar boxes and throw them away? You know, what do y'all do with them? Thank you, Dana. And you could just see if they have any that they're going to throw away because they're wood. This is a wood box, and I have several. Okay, so now my bottom, everything is totally finished. So now I need to split my B. I'm glad somebody said that because I'm going to forget. Oh, man, this is going to be fun. My blade's not very sharp, and I just pulled the paper, so let's see. All right, yay, success. I kind of drugged the paper a little bit, but it's okay, it went right back in place. So yeah, my B is split. I totally forgot. I knew in my mind I had to do it, and I totally forgot. Okay, so here are my snowmen from, make sure they're gonna look good. From Hobby Lobby at Christmas time. They come in like a little bag of, I don't know, 6 or so. And I'm going to use them upside down. So I'm going to put them hats down. So this is going to be like a riser slash little box. So anyway, so we're going to glue. I don't want them right to the edge. Hey Karen, how are you? Thank you, Charlene. I love it too. I think it's super cool. Mandy has made some beautiful printables, and if you hold on a minute, I'll show you the birds because I had the birds printed too, and they are beautiful. And if you get Jane Burt did send me the boxes, yes, because she sends me she sent me some glass pumpkins that she hand blows glass. Yes, she sure did. Because a pumpkin was in there with the boxes. That's it. Thank you. Thank you, Jane. She got them from a place, and she kept some, and she sent me some. Debbie, they just look like, they come like this. But then, you know how we use the little Dollar Tree ones for the same thing. These are just the bigger ones from Hobby Lobby. I'm not putting them right out to the edge. I'm just kind of putting them. Let that set up a second. This is gonna look so cool. Thank you, Regina. Chunky like me. Penny, I'm chunky too. Look how stinking cool is that, y'all. I'm chunky too. A little bit. But so, see, like somebody said, I need to put a B right here. But see, then you had this cool little riser. And like I said, Hobby Lobby, Joann's has wood stuff. I think Michael's maybe do. But you could get a little wood box cheap if you can't find a cigar box. Yeah, Dana, I'm 100%. Like, you put feet on something, and it just takes it up a whole notch. Like, you put something on a candlestick, takes it up a notch. You put feet on something, takes it up another notch. I just feel like it just makes it just dramatic. I don't know. But see, now what I would do would be I would put like a little vase with some greenery in it and maybe a spool or something, you know, little vignette on the top. I have a little gold bee. I could put him up here. But you get this bee, you get these bees, but if you put stuff on the top, like a little vignette, you're not going to see them as much, and you're going to see this guy. But I could go on and I could add some pieces of honeycomb to the side, like just tear off the honeycomb pieces. I could put that bee on the inside and do pieces like this on each side if I wanted to keep going. But it is so, so cool. But let me show y'all the birds. Now I have the whole bird printable set, and I don't know which ones, but y'all, they print off beautifully. See how this paper is kind of shiny? It's like, I think they called it 28 weight laser paper. Y'all, she makes the prettiest printables. But look at this one. I almost used this one for the top. Isn't that beautiful? But this would make a great Mother's Day gift, especially if you already have something like this in your stash and then you use her printables to do something with. There's been so many ideas on this little printable parade that you could do for Mother's Day. Like, you could do something like this for Mother's Day. I want to say the wood stuff is on sale at Hobby Lobby this week. And you could use her printables, and then you could put Mom, you know, put her like a gift card or some kind of little something in here for Mother's Day, and this would be adorable. It'd be something that you made. Yeah, now you could print this directly on the tissue paper, and you just cut your tissue paper smaller than your paper, tape it across the top, figure out which way it feeds, or face down, face up, for, you know, which side it feeds from. You could print this directly on your tissue paper, and you can do just what I just did to this whole box. Catherine, it's in the description of this video, and Mandy, if you'll put your, if you're still here, put your Graceful Makers link up, and I'll see if I can't pin it. Laura, you can do either one. I have a laser printer. Mine's just, the colors are acting crazy. And so I sent my prints to the UPS store, and just for a few bucks, they printed them. You could put this in a frame. If you have a Cricut, you could put this in a frame, and then you could take vinyl and make a real pretty saying and like put it on here, hand letter, whatever you're gonna do. Looks like that. It's not thick. It's not, yeah, this isn't regular paper. It's like 28 weight is what they called it. All right, here is, there's the link to that. You don't smoke, but you hitting up the tobacco shops tomorrow. I would, because if they sell cigars, y'all, they probably get tons of these boxes, and then they're going to throw them away, because what else are they going to do with them? And this is real wood. I would show you the others I have, but I think they're in a box. I put the other ones up. But yes, you could line this with some of that other paper. You could put bee fabric in here. So cute. But yeah, I just get mine printed. But y'all, some of these are frame worthy. I mean, they're beautiful. And Mandy did frame one on hers. If you'll want to go watch her. Y'all, these are so pretty. All right, this is her group that she does. Thank you, Carolyn. Let's see if I can pin it. There we go. So if you want to join her group, you can. It is at the bottom. And she does different printables every single month in this group, and she teaches you paint techniques, she teaches you decor techniques, and she is super talented, my friend, and I just love her so. I've learned a lot of things from her, because I'm in her group too, and I love to see her do techniques and layering and all the things, and it just adds so much depth to your project when you do layers. But I probably don't do as many layers as Mandy does, but I do a little bit of layering. Y'all, how cool is this? Sitting on like a little, on your, you know, entryway table, your coffee table, and put you a little something up here. So cute. You can make it a jewelry box. Yes. You could line it with some pretty fabric, make you a little jewelry box, hide your snacks in there from your family. Do the colors right? Be cute if you made Charlie one to keep her keepsakes. Yes, Gail, I plan on making Charlie so much stuff. She has so much stuff now, it's not even funny. They FaceTimed me tonight. She was eating apples and blueberries. She was so funny. She was trying to get it off her bib, like she was trying to lick it. I always got tickled at her. So funny, and sweet babies. It's so cute. I know. Look at that bee, y'all. Oh, y'all see? I just tore him out. What is that? Wait. What is that red? What is that red from right there? What happened right here? Is he red? He ain't red. Where did that come from? I don't know. Y'all see that red? What is that? What did I do to it? I don't know. I don't see anything red. How did that happen? I'm gonna put some brown on it. I have no idea. It is so strange. Okay, I put brown on it. I don't know. Look at it. It's like, what? Where did that come from? It wasn't there a minute ago. There's nothing red. That is so weird. I don't know. Theories are like, what is that? A flower in the, maybe it is, I don't know. I can't remember. There's flowers on here. I don't know. Maybe it is part of this like little flower here or something. I don't know. But yeah, see it? It just looks super red. Oh, I'm thankful for you too, Mandy. Look how cute he is. With his little red spot. He looks more red on the camera than it does to me on here. I don't know where in the world. Because there was nothing red about it. It's just bizarre. Anyway, I'll fix it. But it's so cute. But look at the little feet. Y'all can't. So get y'all some snowmen. When they start putting the Christmas out and they put it on sale, these are snowmen. You would never know. Their little legs. I don't know. It's not lipstick. I don't know what it is. And I have nothing up here that's red. Maybe it's, I don't know. It's so bizarre. I've seen it red. I don't know. No, it's not that. I'm just going to go bay, though. I love how it turned out, too. I think it's super cool. I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know. Maybe it's part of the honeycomb. Where's the other bee? Let me look at the other bee. I mean, there's like, on this one, see how it has that little bit there? Maybe it's that, because you see this yellow, like that's part of the honeycomb, and then it's that. So maybe that's what it is. No, the box was brown, like dark brown. It was on the printable. Okay, maybe it's just the edge of a flower, and maybe I just made it accent it that much more. Now that I look at it, it kind of looks like a little leaf kind of sticking out. But I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Hey, Angela. Yeah, maybe it's this little flower like that is what I'm thinking it is. And I just didn't notice it until just then, because there's some little bitty red dots right here on this part. So anyway, yeah, we'll rewind the video back and see what in the world that happened. Because I'm just like sitting here and then I went, oh, why is that red? That is so funny. Y'all, look at my fingernail again. Like, I just got it all off from Monday night. I scrub, I use Dawn, I use everything trying to get this off. And I gotta go out of town and I'm gonna have like stain under my fingernail. I'll get it off. Yay! She just got the printables. I'm telling you, Mandy is so talented. I'm telling you, y'all. Been telling y'all that forever. She is so talented. And I love how she does. And we're just the best of friends. I talk to her every single day. Yay, Donna. But yeah, you could use this technique on anything. I'm telling you, it is the best. The wrinkled paper. Y'all saw this ugly brown box before. Now it's a super cool decor / storage piece. Yeah, this needs a B. Hydrogen peroxide. Okay, I'll try. It's just this wax, and I use Dawn. I mean, I put awesome spray on my hands trying to get it. It says water-based. Yeah, it gets in all the crannies because it's all in my fingers. Thank you, Charlene. Thank y'all, thank y'all. All right, guys, well, I'm going to hop off. I got to go pack clothes. And I hope you enjoyed this parade. And there's Mandy's link to her group. And the description of my video, there is a link to the printable bundle. And you get all the ones that we used today from the very start at 3:30 today up until now. And it's $6.99 for the whole entire bundle. But if you join her group, you'll definitely get... You'll get different printables every month. And she's not going to open again until October. So, yeah. So, y'all, if y'all want to get in. She's going to teach you all kinds of cool things. All right, guys. I love y'all. I will see y'all Monday night. I'm going to, like, bathe from here down. And I will see y'all Monday night. Y'all have a safe weekend. And thank y'all for watching. And thank y'all for showing my friend Mandy some love. I love y'all. Have a great weekend. Bye, guys.